Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Election day is over, but the results are still rolling in. We have your local updates. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleets. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The unhoused community in Clark County will soon be banned from sleeping outdoors. The County Commission passed a ban on camping in places such as trailers, parks, washes, and tunnels. That ban will go into effect February 1st, and repeat offenders could face up to 10 days in jail. County officials said more housing and services are in the works to help ease the homelessness crisis. Continuing with your local election coverage, we have the latest numbers starting with the Senate. In a breakneck race, Republican Sam Brown leads incumbent Democrat Senator Jacky Rosen by just 0.2%, but we are expecting more results to be released overnight. 3 of Nevada's 4 House races remain close. The 3 Democratic incumbents in Southern Nevada have small leads in their races. Representative Dina Titus leads Republican Mark Robertson by more than 5.5%. Representative Susie Lee leads Drew Johnson by just over 1%, and Representative Stephen Horsford leads John Lee by 7.2%. In the Las Vegas mayoral race, former Congresswoman Shelley Berkeley is leading City Councilwoman Victoria Seaman by just over 5.5%. The Clark County Election Department is continuing to process ballots. Clark County Registrar of Voters Lorena Portillo tells us that as of this afternoon, about 12,000 ballots need to be cured. She says the main reasons for this are voters forgetting to sign their ballots and mismatched signatures.
Well, for sure it's mismatch, or some folks forget to sign. So those are the major issues with why they go to signatures here. Yes.
Voters have until November 12th to get their ballots cured. Portillo says the results aren't official until 1 p.m. on November 15th when the County Commission canvasses the election. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Tonight we're looking at clear skies with an overnight low of 43 degrees, then sunny for the next several days, high of 66 and low of 42 tomorrow, and ending the week with a high of 67 and low of 44. Now this weekend, high of 68 and low of 46 on Saturday, and partly cloudy skies on Sunday with a high of 70 and low of 47. Then next week, starting out with a high of 72 and low of 51, then the rest of the week, sunny skies with highs in the mid to high 60s and lows in the 40s and 50s. In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. Starting next year, travelers will have more options for getting from Las Vegas to Hawaii. Southwest Airlines will offer red-eye flights from Harry Reid to Honolulu and Kona starting in February of next year. This week, the airline also announced it would add 13 red-eye flights to its roster by June of 2025. Those new flights will include service between Las Vegas and the island of Kauai. All American freight stores nationwide, including 2 in the Las Vegas Valley, will be closing their doors after its owner filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The locations at 4854 West Lone Mountain Road and 1437 West Sunset Road are expected to close. Clearance sales on furniture and appliances are now happening in-store and online. A closing date has not yet been announced.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. Aces assistant coach Tyler Marsh is leaving the organization to become the head coach of the Chicago Sky. Marsh's exit marks the second loss for Aces coach Becky Hammond's staff this offseason, as lead assistant Natalie Nakase also exited to lead the expansion team, the Golden State Valkyries, last month. Former LSU assistant Charlene Thomas Swinson is the only remaining assistant for the Aces, who also parted ways with general manager Natalie Williams on October 26.
In health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. November is American Diabetes Month, and the Southern Nevada Health District is raising awareness about the disease that affects over 283,000 people in Nevada. The Health District is offering free self-management education and support classes for people who have diabetes and a free online program for those with prediabetes. A free virtual class using Microsoft Teams will be held November 7th, 14th, and 21st from 10 a.m. to noon. The class, taught by health educators, will provide participants with information, healthy recipes, and other resources. To learn more, visit gethealthyclarkcounty.org.
Vegas Station brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. Through 9 weeks, the Raiders are last in the AFC West, and head coach Antonio Pierce is holding a mirror to himself, his staff, and players.
It just became apparent that obviously we weren't doing enough as a staff and as a team to overcome, our mistakes and downfalls. And obviously, again, I'm gonna go back to it. We had plenty of opportunities, either in the red zone or the turnover, a big play on special teams to create those opportunities for our team to win.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The UNLV football team returns to action Saturday night when the Rebels face Hawaii in a Mountain West rivalry game or the Ninth Island Showdown. UNLV is a 13.5-point road favorite at the Westgate Superbook with the Rainbow Warriors 4-1 on the money line. The total for the contest is 49.5 points. The Rebels had a bye last week following their loss to the Boise State Broncos at home. They've also lost 7 of their last 8 matchups in Honolulu. Hawaii has won 2 straight games this season after last week's come-from-behind victory against the Bulldogs at Fresno State.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. It's a holiday tradition for many local families. Of course, we're talking about driving through glittering lights. And it's returning to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway this Friday. This year marks the holiday attraction's 24th year, and it will run through January 5th. The 2.5-mile course features more than 5 million lights and over 600 displays. Buy tickets at glitteringlightslasvegas.com. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A rap superstar turns the big 5-0 and celebrates his birthday at Tao nightclub along with other well-known artists and actors. Nelly's big birthday bash this past weekend was golden themed, and the star was seen with Anderson .Paak, OT Genesis, Jermaine Dupri, and others. Nelly was asked by Entertainment Tonight how he viewed his life and career 20 to 30 years ago. The rapper said everything wasn't mapped out when he was growing up in St. Louis. It took hard work, determination, and good parents to get where he is now. Nelly has 3 Grammys and has sold 50 million albums. Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.